Hey guys, what's up? If you don't know me, don't leave. I predict fights, and I'm telling you, I'm on point with a lot of the predictions. I'm wrong once in a while. I'm right a lot. If you don't believe me, go back, check out my previous boxing predictions. They're right on the money. All right, check this out, guys. Real quick, I want to tell you guys, I want to break this down. I'm going to give a fight prediction right now. I'm going to break down this fight. I'm going to give you 5 ways Danny Garcia beats Brandon Rios. I'm going to just make them up off the head, the 5 ways. No, but seriously, 1 way, he's too fast. He's too fast. Brandon Rios, literally, I mean, this is like a no-brainer, right? It's not like the fight I predicted prior, the Errol Spence Jr. fight versus Peterson. This fight has a lot of people pumped up at the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Event Center in 2018, February 17th. It's all going down then. I'll tell you what, Danny Garcia, 33 wins, 19 KOs, 1 loss. Who did he lose to? Split decision, right? Keith Thurman, all right? So let's look at this fight now. This is, in my opinion, a tune-up fight. There's several things going on here. A Danny Garcia tune-up fight. Not only is he younger, age isn't a factor in this fight, but in an odd way it is. Let me explain. I'm telling you, Brandon Rios has 34 wins, 25 KOs, tough hombre. Love the guy coming up. I know Bam Bam wants to get that payday, and Bam Bam is going to be in trouble on this night. I virtually give him no shot. This is like a Rocky type of fight. If this fight happened a couple of years ago when Brandon was fresher, I would say yeah, but look at his last win. He beat Herrera. It was a KO. Who's Herrera? Let's look at Herrera's record real quick. Brandon Rios, his last win was against a guy named Herrera, okay? Herrera has 8 losses. I believe he's been KO'd 4 times, and he's got a bunch of losses to people like Jesse Vargas on down. In other words, Brandon Rios should have beat this guy because he's really like a C fighter. But, you know, I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. This is just the way I see it. Bam Bam, tough guy. Loved him coming up. You know, he was just killing it for a minute. And then he went to these wars with Mike Alvarado. He had the loss to Manny Pacquiao. And what happened was, the Timothy Bradley fight, TKO, what happened was Brandon Rios just was in too much wars. Mike Alvarado twice, TKO, he won the first time, he lost a unanimous decision in the second one, and he took so much punches, guys. He's a 30-year-old that's really like a 40-year-old in boxing. Not only is Brandon Rios shot worn, that's another reason why Danny Garcia easily wins this fight, and he should by KO or technical knockout. I have serious questions if he doesn't. Another way that Garcia wins this, he's going to be a target. Rios is just going to be a target, easily hit. Danny Garcia still has a lot left in the tank, hasn't been in a major brain-damaging type fight. He did lose to that split decision with Keith Thurman. Very interesting fight. I remember it. But I'll tell you what, he's still fresh, and he's really good. He beat the Ghost, Robert Guerrero, unanimous decision. So on one hand, I'm like, oh, can Rios survive? That's the question. That's the big thing in this fight. So we're looking at speed, we're looking at power, we're looking at footwork. Another reason why Danny Garcia will easily win this fight. Footwork. You know, Rios does have power, but can he land on Garcia? Garcia has 19 KOs in his 33 wins, but he does have power. It's deceptive. That snapping left hook, that tight style he has, that power, that boxing, it's just too much. It's the power. That's another reason why he wins. It's very difficult for me to find a way where I would say Rios could win this fight, and I believe this fight is a tune-up for Garcia to potentially get the winner if they fight Errol Spence and Keith Thurman go at it. Now, the welterweight division is stacked. It's ridiculous. I'm excited. We got major names in there. You got Crawford in there. You got just a lot of, you got Spence. You know, it's just crazy what's going to be going on. Keith Thurman. This is the era. 2018 can capitalize off of a great year in 2017. We want to see the best fight the best. So I'm thinking this is a nice tune-up which is normal because a lot of boxing is psychological. Danny Garcia comes off that loss and he fights Brandon Rios. He gets a good win. He gets a good KOs. He gets a good KO. He gets people's talking again. He gets everyone's eyeballs on that fight. But in my opinion, Garcia has 2 losses. I don't want to go back there right now. When he go back to Puerto Rico when he had that fight, but also he beat Lamont Peterson, Danny Garcia, really good fighter. So dudes, I'm talking about Garcia wins this fight, and it sounds repetitive, but there's so many ways. I'm going to break it down some more for you. I think that Brandon Rios is going to be slow plotting. He's already damaged goods, and I think that this is going to be a lot shorter than a lot of people suspect. It's slated for, I think, 12 rounds here. It's a non-title fight. But okay, what I don't see right now. I'm on Box Records. Rios is 31 now, by the way. Let's say, it goes to the deep rounds. I think Garcia should knock him out. If he doesn't knock a very shop-worn, a very damaged, with a lot of miles fighter, who's a faded fighter, who's far beyond where he once was, I think that Danny Garcia doesn't look good. I think I'm going to start to question, can Danny Garcia hang out? Is he elite anymore? If he doesn't knock out Brandon Rios, he should go in there and make a statement. That's what his job is. He has to go in there, make that statement, knock out Brandon Rios, or people like me and the real hardcore boxing fans are going to really have a hard time saying, whoa, he's up there with Errol Spence. Oh, he's up there with Keith Thurman. He should get that rematch. It's going to be tough, guys, because he should definitely, in a fight, he should smoke. He should smoke Rios. He should get Rios out of there quick. He should really light him up. And, he should wear him down a little bit. Don't go in there looking for the quick KO, because you're not going to knock a guy out like Rios so easily, even though he's on the downside of his career, even though he's a lot older. It's going to be a lot tougher. So what do you guys think? I want to know if you think I'm wrong. I want to know if you give Rios a chance. I would love to hear a boxing fan. One second, I got the coffee here. This video is brought to you by my coffee cup. # no sponsor. So guys, also I want to talk to you guys real quick. I'm going to change the subject real quick. Recently on YouTube, a lot of my friends were hurt. A lot of smaller YouTubers were hurt. Technically, this channel, small channel, because they're not monetized anymore. But, a lot of other YouTubers, not a lot, some bigger ones, are on their high horse about it. Like, well, maybe they should this and they should that, and $2 is nothing, $5 a month is nothing. Actually, it is something, and it kind of hurt me because one of my good personal friends was demonetized, and I encouraged him to do YouTube. Yeah, it's not all about the money when you're first walking in. And yeah, I started on YouTube in 2006. A lot of people ask me for advice on YouTube. I started YouTube back in the day before I even thought about a check, before they were paying. I was invited into what they call the YouTube Partner Program. Back in the day, it was different. They were throwing money at you. They would give you money for cameras. They would really foster you, and they still do on certain levels with the YouTube space in your city if you're lucky enough to have one. That's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is, if you're a small YouTuber, because I know a lot of small YouTubers are out there, or a lot of people are thinking about YouTube and getting into YouTube, don't let that discourage you. Hang in there. Don't think about the money. Still go for your dreams. If you want to be a content creator, YouTube has proven that in this new media age, that in this new era that we're in, that content creators, there's a place for them. If you do it well and you're hungry and you're passionate, no matter what it is, if it's you're a chef and you want to have a cooking channel, or if you're an artist, you want to sketch and draw, or if you're a boxing guy or MMA guy and you want to talk about fights like me right here, you shouldn't be discouraged. You should push through it. Develop editing skills, develop your craft, hone your craft, whatever it's writing and talking over your videos, and get that all going, and don't give up. Just because YouTube is demonetizing people with under 4,000 watch time hours, it's a lot at first, it sounds like a big number, and 1,000 subscribers. I encourage you, as a positive dude myself, I'm a positive person, I did it, I got a gold play, sorry, not yet, did I say gold? I got a silver play button sitting over here. And I was laughed at back in the day. What you do YouTube? Laughing. Now people were coming to me, how do you do it? How did you do this? How did you do that? Not to mention all the licensing deals I got, all from YouTube. My short films, licensing them out to major TV networks in Japan. Doing my art, being an actor, being a creator, being whatever I want to do, a professional editor. I developed all these skills in front of a live audience on YouTube. So my message here to you before I end this video about boxing is, guys, don't give up your dreams. I truly and I firmly believe just because YouTube is not going to pay you until you get 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 views, I implore you, don't give up. I have a lot of young fan viewers. I should be saying this on my big channel, but I'm not. I'm saying it here for now. Don't give up. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, and if getting on YouTube or getting on some type of social media platform and creating content, even Instagram, do it. Develop it. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, and don't give up, because a big company is not going to pay you at first, okay? Because I started all of this without even thinking about money. I was following my passion, my dreams, and my goals, and step by step, I made them some come true, and I'm still making dreams come true, and it's never too late. You're never too old. I saw a 60-something-year-old, well, he looked 60-something the other day, with a YouTube channel with over 1 million subscribers with a big following. I saw that before, so this has nothing to do with age. There's a lot of agists out there, and this has to do with your dreams, your goals, and the younger you are, you know, you hear things, people telling you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, you can. Don't listen to people that are haters and jealous, and I tell you what you cannot do, because it's true. People will tell you what you cannot do. It's what you can do. YouTube is still a great platform. Yeah, I get pissed off at it for certain reasons. My videos may be demonetized on my biggest channel for no reason, because they have all these things in place, and it's a long story. I don't want to go on too much about it, but what I'm saying is, don't stop doing what you love to do, because you never know what you're going to be, and you never know what you're going to evolve into. If that little voice of doubt in your head, or someone in your family, or a friend, or someone you think is close to you is telling you, yo, you can't do that. What, you want to be a radio announcer? Or you want to have a podcast? You can't do that. Well, guess what? You can. You can do it on multiple platforms. You can do it on YouTube. You can do it on iTunes. You can do it on so many platforms. You could stream on live Twitch. And if you're good at it and you like it and you have a passion for it, keep doing it, and then maybe one day, the cherry on top, you'll start to make money off what you love to do. That's what I'm saying. So going back to the Rios Garcia thing, my final word on this fight is Garcia wins via KO or TKO. Regardless, it's going to be a win, and if he doesn't win the fight, he's not in the top elite anymore, and he's something is truly wrong, and he will be seen as being on the downside of his career. But I don't think that's going to happen. Easy fight to predict, easy fight. Brandon Rios, I got nothing against this dude. I love Mexican fighters. They're really just some of my best. Yuri Boy Campos back in the day for Felix Trinidad, one of the craziest knockouts I ever saw in my life. But that dude was just, I was a fan of that dude. He'd go in there, he had incredible power. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., amazing fighter. Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, my favorite fighters of all time. Really, they're on my top 15 favorite fighters of all time. Love those guys. Love everything. I mean, they just brought us so many special moments. So Brandon Rios, really tough guy, but unfortunately, he's more like a Gaddy type of fighter, and Gaddy was awesome. Gaddy was great. I went to see Gaddy in Atlantic City. I got a Gaddy shirt, but he was a true warrior, just like Brandon Rios. So I'm not hating on Rios. Really tough guy, but probably going to lose via a KO or TKO. Okay, guys, I'm out. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down, because, you know, it adds to the engagement. Holler at me in the comments. Even if you don't like me, just keep it clean. Any attacking, personal attacks, and cursing, stuff like that, I gotta delete. I gotta get rid of it. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. YouTube doesn't like that. They see bad words, and it's not good for your channel. It's not good for your growth if you're trying to grow. I want people to see these videos, sure. Still, it's a small channel, but I want people to check my videos out. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.